Hello class. It's getting warmer and warmer down here in South Florida. Summer is just on the horizon. Summer is wildland fire season. I want to talk to you today about how to combat a fire and what to do to prevent one. First, doing a fire, you have basic understanding of an actual fire. You have the fire tetrahedron. You have the chemical chain reaction, oxygen, heat, and fuel sources. In wildland fires, it's almost impossible to prevent heat, oxygen, and the chemical chain reaction. So you have to concentrate on just stopping the fuel process of the fire so it will not exist anymore. Now in the field, you have different types of fuel sources. You have short grass down here, trees, and then random brush piles around that can ignite fuel and cause the fire to grow rapidly. Great way to stop everything is make a fire line where you create a ditch and it just stops the fire from actually spreading over. Looks like there's a fire about to get brewing or something, so let's get bunkered out. All right, now that we're all bunkered out, proper PPE, personal protective equipment, is essential to surviving out here in the wildland fires. You want to have your helmet. You don't need an SCBA because there's no smoke or fire. Have your jacket and bunker pants and boots. Make sure that your boots are not steel-toed. It can get too clunky and you don't really need them. Make sure you stay hydrated. As you can tell, I've already had about a gallon of water and I'm sweating pretty good right now. But wildland fire gear is extremely lighter than residential bunker gear. So staying hydrated is key. You don't want to fall down, and have a heat stroke or heat exhaustion. Now, fighting wildland fires, you're going to need some special tools. You're going to need an axe or a Pulaski you can use to break up the soil, and then use a shovel, clear that soil away. And then a third person will come around using a hoe, spread out the area, get all the grass and fuel out of that area, creating a fire line. This is called the hit and go method. Now once you create a line, your line wants to be 1.5 to 2 feet wide, and you want to get down to where you see nothing but just dry soil. You don't want grass or anything like that. You want to get right down to the dirt. That should be self-sufficient right there. If you do have some kind of grass right there, that term is called jumping the line. Fire can hit that fuel source, skip over your line, then you have fire across the fire line that you just made. You have to start all over again, and believe me, out here in the fire, you do not want to be doing extra work that you don't have to. You don't have that water, time, or energy. Time is essential out here to save beautiful Florida. Now I want to talk to you about some safety measures out here. All right, got our line started. What you want to do, this is a very tiring event here, especially in the heat of the summer. You're going to want to have a steady rotation of people. 1 to 2 hours per tool for a person. You should be rotating frequently. Make sure they have enough water, food, and electrolytes so they can last the whole day. Another most important thing is sleep. You don't want to have somebody falling asleep on a shovel or something. But having the fire line, you want to make sure you have a safety observer watching at all times. As you saw earlier, when you're digging the line, people are going to be looking down. They don't know exactly where they're going. The safety observer will make sure they're staying in line, searching weather conditions, if there's a wind change of some sort, and also see if which way the fire's coming from. If it's getting closer, if it's going back, or blowing up. So now that we kind of got a better understanding of how to create a fire line and the safety conditions, hope you learned a lot.